Grand Rising, I'm Ron Usha, and welcome to this special edition of Ade Richardson's Guided Meditations and More. Ade's show where he speaks with teachers and healers and runs his own guided meditations. You can find Ade on Facebook and on YouTube, so please subscribe to his channel. Today, I have the honor of speaking with Dre Day. Grand Rising, Dre Day.
Oh man, Grand Rising. My bro Ron, it's so good to be here, man. Man, really, it's good to see you. Man, you make me smile. You got such good energy, man. Yeah.
Dre Day has one of the most extraordinary stories that I've ever read. And the other day he sent me his bio, which I'm going to read out. So, Dre Day was born in Southern California and grew up a few steps away from Laguna Beach. He had a passion for surfing and spent much of his days on the ocean. The ocean was both something that Dre Day loved, but also learned to respect, as it was on the ocean that he had the first of his 8 near-death experiences when he found himself in the mouth of a whale. These near-death experiences opened what Dre Day calls his 4th eye. He came to the realization that he was one with all that there is, all that there was, and all that there will be, unless what is to be isn't. He spends most of his time absorbed in the bliss of the elf. He believes that elves are the creators of this reality. He does not recognize the concept of space or time, and therefore can seem to others that he is lost or forgetful. Currently, Dre Day has come into full embodiment as he feels that the world is going through a shift and he is being called to support humans through this transition. The elves told Dre Day that he must be among the humans and transmit his bliss to everyone that he meets. Much of his work is done as a guest host on the popular comedy show, Blue News. Dre Day, first of all, what is it like just blown up recently, one appearance on Blue News, and you're all over the internet?
Oh man, man, it's trippy, man. Man, I'm just not used to the camera and stuff like that, man. Man, but man, my bro Ade, he gave me this opportunity. I'm just helping him out, really, man. Man, I don't really care much about this stuff, man. I just go wherever, you know. Yeah.
Okay, Dre, let's start with the incident with the whale and your first near-death experience.
Wow, man. Man, it's hard for me to think about that time, man. Man, Ron. I was surfing, man. I always go surf. That's my love. I've been surfing since I was a little bambino, man. I was on a surfboard. I love the ocean, and I was just surfing. It was a normal day, man. I was out there. Sun was shining, and I was just feeling just in love with everything. And man, I thought I felt something pull, like a big weight. I thought there was it felt like a tornado swirling around. Something was pulling me down, man. It blew my mind. It was, the whale was pulling all the water down, man. And next thing I know, I'm in a whale, man. Man, I tell you truth, man, Ron. I'm telling you the truth, man. I thought I was gonna die, man. That whale closed his mouth. And you know what? I would have died, man. And people are not gonna believe me when I say this, man, but while I was in that whale, I saw a light. There was a little light. Man, I thought I was losing my mind because this light was, it was like a little candle. And I just kept going towards the candle, man. Man, and inside the whale, man, I couldn't breathe, man. I was, man, it's hard, man. I could feel the emotions with it now, man. I couldn't breathe at all. There was no air. So I knew I was gonna die. The only thing I knew is to go through to that candle, that light. Man, I went closer. I was crawling. Man, I was slipping. Whatever I was on was just slippery. I was just spinning around and just going towards it. And once I got like almost to the light, I just lost consciousness. Man, and I just felt there was a ringing like throughout my whole body. And I just felt like, man, I knew I was losing it. I knew I was dying, man. Man, I just felt the life going through my body. And then I shot out of the whale. That place where whales let out water or whatever they do. I shot out of the whale, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Man, it was my soul. Man, Rod, I tell you, I shot out and went into above the earth and into space. I was seeing the whole world from above. I saw the whale, the ocean, earth, space, the universes, and then I started shooting. Like you ever seen Star Trek where they go warp speed and it's like but that was me. I was just shooting into reality and reality and reality. I knew that I wasn't that body in the whale, man. Man, Rod, I tell you, I just felt in love, total bliss. And then people not gonna believe this, man. It almost makes me want to cry just thinking about it. That's when I met. That's when I met the elves, man. Man, there was this elf. He was glowing, and the elf took my hand, and he said, "Dre Day." He said, "Dre Day, my man, my bro." Well, maybe he didn't say my man or bro, but but and he wasn't speaking where I can hear him. It was like, what do they call it? Telepathy? 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 What is it called? Where they talk to you where they're not talking, but they're talking in their minds and you can hear them. It was blowing my mind because I was hearing his voice, but his lips weren't moving. Man, it was blowing my mind. He was saying, "You are everything. You are not that body. You are all love." Man, I felt so warm. Man, I can feel those words now. I could feel them in my body. It felt so warm. And he said, "It's not your time, man." Yeah, he said, "You're going back into the stomach of the whale." And I was thinking, I don't want to go back, man. I didn't want to go back. I was scared. And he said, "You're going back." They started pushing me back, and I was holding on. I was holding, and he put his foot on my head. And he was pushing me, and I was, "No, I'm not going back." And then he pushed me, and then like the warp Star Trek, the lights going through space, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing the earth from above. and I'm coming down, but I'm coming down fast, my man. And I saw, I'm not gonna fit into that little whale hole. I thought I'm gonna be crushed, but I went into the whale hole, back into the stomach of the whale, man, in the ocean. And I woke up, the whale, it's like the whale was connected to the universe, like the whale and the elves were connected, man. It was great. It was far out. And that whale came up on the beach and just spit me out onto the beach, man. Man, that was that experience, man. Man, it was it was crazy. It was crazy.
Did the elves have a human-like form? What did they look like?
Man, yeah. It was weird. They looked like they were like translucent. Like it was like a translucent human. You ever look in the mirror and you start seeing through your skin and into your body? Well, maybe people don't. Never mind. I'll leave that for another story. But it was like it's like a translucent human, man. Man, it was crazy. They were just light, man. That's the best way I could explain it. Like a light human, like a human that you can just see through. Man, I think there's like some reptile where you can see inside of them. They're translucent, but it wasn't like a reptile, man. But it was a translucent human. Ah, man, that's the best way I could explain it. Yeah. So they look like a human, but not really.
So they didn't have like form. They were more like fields of energy.
Man, it's like ah, the between a field of energy and a form. It depends on like your state of mind, my man. Man, it's like where you're coming from. Like sometimes I would see them as a human form and sometimes as an energy. Like, and sometimes in between, like a human with a form, but I can see through them. Like I could see arms and legs, man. It's crazy. It's hard to explain. So
You said that the whale as well you could sense a kind of deeper intelligence in the whale.
yeah, man, whales know, man, whales know everything, man. They're that's like, I don't know. I call the male the mothership in some way. I think that it was my fate that I went into the stomach of the whale, but I think that when we die, our spirit first goes into the whale, man. Man, I may be wrong, but that's what I believe. I think the whale is we first go to the whale and then the whales shoot us up into the ether, man. And then we connect with everything. That's the transport. Man, we got to protect our whales, man. Man, it makes me sad how sometimes we treat our whales, man. If you hear some of the stuff, they don't know. The more we don't take care of our whales, we're losing transports to the ether, transports to the other realm, man. Man, it's crazy. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
are all these whales and dolphins divine creatures? Did you see? Are they divine creatures then? From what you saw?
Yeah. Man, it like I don't even think about it as like stages, but like everyone is divine, man. Man, but the whales, like sometimes we think humans are like like up there, like we're real high, but nah, man, you don't know, man. These whales, these other animals, man, they were communicating things. They know things that, oh man, they'll break down this whole reality. in a split second, man. Man, they break it all down in codes, and they it looks like, man, on one level, it looks like they don't know, but they know more, man. They know more than this human reality will ever know, man. Man, you think they're our our best physicists, physicists, whatever they're called. They're like the best ones time a million, man. Yeah, man.
So what happened after? So you got spit up by the whale, and now you go back into life. So how was it for you?
Oh, my bro, man. I don't know, man. I'm still, oh, man. Sometimes, like right now, I don't know where I am, man. Man, I see walls and things, and I see this screen, and then I sometimes have to remind myself, oh, that's Ron is there, man. It's trippy. Like I hear the voice. I hear your voice. But then I hear my voice, and I don't know who's is who. Man, so it's I'm getting better at it. You know, my man Ade kind of helps me. He said, man, you gotta like, that's why he gave me this like help him out with the show. And a lot of times I'm just doing setting up things for him, moving things around. I just need things to do. And I think he knows that, because or else I'm just sitting there like, this is what I sometimes I sit like this for hours. and and man, sometimes it's not good because I'll lose weight. I won't eat or anything, man. Man, because food, I look at food and it's like it's moving, man. Man, I was looking at, oh man, and I know my man Ade tries to eat healthy, man. And I know he's trying to help, but oh man, he gave me a salad, and then he gave me some like spinach and some fruit and strawberries. I was looking at the strawberries and it was alive, man. Man, I went to eat a strawberry and the strawberry started screaming, man. I heard the strawberry screaming. And I was like, man, I can't eat this strawberry. And my bro Ade said, man, you gotta eat something. He tried all different foods. I couldn't eat it because everything's alive. Man, so that's the hard part is like I feel like what do they call those people that eat another living thing that's the same? A cannabis. I feel like a cannabis all the time, man. Yeah, man. That's what it feels like to me.
It's extraordinary. You have had 8 near-death experiences. How did that happen?
Man. Oh, man. Man. I'm sorry. What did you say something?
Yeah, I was just saying.
No.
I was just saying that you've had.
Did we start?
Yeah, we've
Oh,
had.
okay. We
You've had
started the interview. Oh,
yeah.
oh man. Okay. Oh, thank you. That's it?
So we've gone through where you got shot out of the well and what life
Oh,
is like for you now, and we had reached a part where I was going to ask you about the 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 other 7 near-death experiences.
okay, man. I'm sorry. I go into these dimensions and realms, and like I was just speaking with the elves just now. Oh man, so I try to flip back, and it takes me some time to adjust. I'm trying to flip back to now, man. Yeah, yeah, near deaths, man. Oh, I'm just you know, it was the first near death, like being in this state. One of the things that happens is I'm clumsy, man. Man, that's why the other near deaths happen. It's just I'm forgetful, man. Man, I was walking and I forgot that I was walking across the street, man. And I got hit by a car, man. And I was like, it was too late. Once I remembered where I was, like I said, I go to these realms and man, all I heard was "Brrrr," and then a light. And I saw my body on the pavement, man. Man, that was scary. And man, I won't go into the whole story, but again, the elf was there, translucent, and he said, "Man," he said, "You can't keep doing this, man. We need You need to go back, man." And he pushed me. I tried to hold on. No, man, I don't want to go back. And he took his foot and pushed my head back, pushed me back down. I was in so much pain. I was in the hospital for months, but it opened up that experience opened up my fourth eye, man. Man, it opened up my fourth eye, man. And now ever since that, oh, man, that's like bliss turned up 100. It's like infinite bliss, man. Man, it just opened up that other ability, and you know, yeah, man.
So you went from bliss to infinite bliss.
It went from, it's like bliss on steroids, man. Man, the bliss is just it it I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like it's gonna kill me. Man, you can hear it. You hear that? You can hear it. It's vibrating through my area, man. Man, you can hear it. It's like I'm on that side vibrating, and I'm on all different parts of this space, man. And the fourth eye is in, man, it's in the belly button, man. People don't know about the fourth eye, man. Man, yeah, it sees everything and more. It sees, I see all that there is, all that there was, man, and all that there will be, man. Unless what will be isn't, you know, then I don't see it, man. Yeah.
So what exactly is the fourth eye? We've heard of the third eye, but where or what is the fourth eye?
Man, the fourth eye is hard to explain because when I start thinking about it, I can't help to access it, man. Man, when I start to think about the fourth eye, I access it, man. So I'm gonna try to talk about it, but I may access it. And if I access it, I I go into another realm, man. I go into another realm. So I'm gonna try it, and you know, here we go. Oh man, okay. So the fourth eye, see, this is the third eye. Normally people think the third eye is here. It's not, man. Man, the elves told me it's not here. It's actually at the bridge of the nose, man. Man, it feels like it's here because of the nerves. We feel it here, but it's actually here, man. It's here. And that's why, man, I recommend don't ever get, like, people get nose jobs and they do all this stuff, and that just messes up your third eye, man. Man, you know, in Hollywood, people, actresses and stuff, man. And that's another story. But third eye is here, and the fourth eye is in the belly button, man. Oh, see, now I'm touching it, man. So yeah, I could feel That puts me into access with the other dimensions. I'm in both. So Dre Day is here and Dre Day is there. I'm in both now. I'm talking to someone in the other realm now. Man, this is so trippy. I'm talking, I'm talking to Ron in the other dimension, man. Man, I'm talking to you in the other dimension, man. Man, right now, we're in Egypt, man. Oh man, man, we are there, man. Man, so we're in both places right now, and that's see, because you're connected with the fourth eye too, man. Man, I didn't know you were connected with the fourth eye. Oh man, see, I only learned that when I connect and I see someone in the other realm, man. Yeah.
So we're talking right now in the other dimension, having a conversation. So we're having two conversations at the same time in different dimensions.
Oh. I'm sorry, man. I just listening to that conversation. It's strange because I'm listening. It's like watching a movie. I'm listening to the conversation of us there, but I'm not having the conversation because I'm here, but I'm watching it. Oh man, yeah, yeah. We were just talking about some alien ship in the other realm. So man, you were telling me, about the energy source we're using is not good, man, and yeah, man, you were telling me we got to upgrade things because we're trying to go to other galaxies, man. Yeah, I don't even understand. Like from this dimension, I don't even get what we're talking about in the other realm because that knowledge gets upgraded once you're there. You can't even use that knowledge here, man. Man, if I were to access that knowledge and try to bring it out here, everything would break down. We couldn't even have this conversation, man. Man, it would affect our audience too, man. Man, it's too potent. I can't even like bring it here. Oh man.
So is that conversation we're having now, is that out of time as well?
hey, hey, Ron, man. Are we starting, man?
Okay. Oh,
oh, oh, man. Okay, they gave me instructions, man. Okay. What do we do? Do I
oh,
press record?
no, it's okay, Dre Day. We've already gone through. We've introduced the show. We've gone through your first near-death experience. We've
Oh,
also gone through your meeting with the elves. You've explained the fourth eye. You explained that right now we are having another conversation in another dimension.
okay. That
Yeah,
now I understand. Yeah, that's why it got broken up. That's what happened. Now
yeah.
it makes sense. Yeah, that's what happened.
And we got to the point where I was going to speak to you about the elves being the creators of this reality.
Yeah, man. Man, so man, it's so trippy how the elves made themselves known in like what we call like fantasy or fairy tales or whatever, man. Man, it's like they're a joke. Man, they do it on purpose just to laugh, man. Man, they look at our movies when we show elves and they just laugh. They put themselves in there so that they could laugh. But yeah, they created the whole reality, man. Man, I how can I explain? They're like filmmakers, man. Man, they created this whole movie. There's like writer elves and director elves. Like they have, and they just, but it's a real thing, man. Man, I've seen them do it, man. And again, they make me do grunt work. I help them. They just make me move around things because they know they're trying to help me to stay a little grounded. But yeah, so yeah, they created everything. This whole, like, this cup, this elf made it, man. Man, this whole reality, this this pen, man. The elf made it, man. Man, they make all of this, man. It's crazy how they. It's like they sewed this reality together with everything that was put together was meant to be the way it is. So they laugh when we have problems, when our humans, man. Me too, man. Sometimes I tell them I'm feeling insecure or I got this bad habit, and they laugh because they say that's the perfect design. We made that, man. Man, they made all of that, and we're even us complaining about it, man, they made that. They designed that. They designed every single thing. Everything I'm saying right now, they they made it. So my hands moving, they are doing that now. So now we try to catch up. I'm trying to catch up to them now, but they're already ahead of me. I can't catch up. Every word that comes out, they're already there, man. They've already made it. They're already back there and in front and here at the same time, man. Man, it's
So,
trippy when you think about it, man.
so the elves have constructed this whole reality. Is it based on mathematic principles?
Man, no, man. they they made the mathematic principles, the idea of any math at all. They constructed the principles too, man. Man, everything. So they just put, like, let me see. I can't, I'm trying to access it. I can access a little bit of it. I'm gonna channel them, man. Man, I'm gonna channel them. Oh man. Okay. This is crazy, man. All right. They said I could channel them by putting my finger on my third nose and my belly button. I don't know if I'm gonna do this correctly, but I'm gonna try, man. Okay, so here we go, man. All right. So this is Elf speaking now. And this reality that you are witnessing is not based off of mathematics. It's not based off of anything that is connected to human intelligence. Whatever you perceive, we are before perception. We are before the senses. We are before your body. We have created all that there is, all that there was, and all that there will be, unless it isn't. Our message to you now is to use your time wisely and to love all beings. We are now speaking through Dre Day. He has been a vessel for us for some years now, and he is here to do our work. Yeah, man. Hey, Ron, man. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yeah. My bro Ade gave me some notes, man. Okay, so I think we have to press record. We gotta go live, man.
Dre Day, we've already gone through. We've introduced the show, introduced you, Dre Day. We've talked about your first near-death experience. We've talked about the L's. We talked about the fourth eye and the belly button on the bridge of the nose. And we just had an extraordinary conversation with an elf. Would it be possible to connect with the elf again?
Man. Oh, okay. That explains it, man. All right,
So I can
yeah,
ask the elf some questions.
yeah, man. All right, I'll try, man. I don't know. It's not up to me. They just say to put my okay. Let's see, man. I'm gonna try this. All right. This is the elves speaking. We understand that you have some questions for us.
Yes. Do you have a name?
My name is Glibglob.
And where are you from?
I am from the planet Elnor. But this planet is not like any other planet, not like planets that you normally think of. This is a realm. This is not a physical place. This is not made out of material. I am not made out of material.
So how do you contact other elves? Do you feel them? Do you have any body form at all?
I do not contact in what you mean by contact is different than what we do. We do not contact each other. We are each other. There is just one.
So how do you come to this planet?
We
Earth.
come to this planet in many ways. What you call travel is one way that we come to the planet, but that is just in language that you can understand. We are at this planet at all times. It's just that you don't see us. I cannot go into how we appear on this planet because your intellect will not understand, nor can I communicate it in a way that will be understandable.
Why have you chosen Drede as a vessel to communicate?
We chose Drede because of his innocence. He is pure. We needed a vessel from someone who is totally pure, someone that will be able to tolerate some of the energies that were coming down. Like, these energies are very powerful, and these energies can really tear someone apart. The human body, the physical form that you know as the human body. So we needed a vessel. The innocence of the vessel holds these cells together, the atoms, everything together. This energy vessel can be contained.
Are there?
In a normal human, it would not contain this transmission.
I see. Are there other people that you have used as vessels?
There are many other people that we use as vessels. They're one of the number one vessels that not many people know about is a woman by the name of Oprah. She is a vessel that we use many times.
So how would we? What's the signs that you've taken over what you call a vessel?
The signs that these are not signs that you would recognize. These are signs that only other elves would recognize. But this person transmits a energy and a frequency that only few people can understand, but its power is very great, and it begins to work on this reality in a way that is only understandable to some. It begins to change the very fabric of this reality that you think of as Earth, this reality that you think of as animals, the planet, nature, what you call humans.
Are you here right now working through Drede for a particular reason?
Yes, we are. Our mission is to bring love to all. Drede transmits this through bliss. He spreads bliss around the world to everyone.
So what is the ultimate mission for our planet, or where do we go from here?
The ultimate mission is to all beings to wake up. We are on a mission to bring love to all beings. That is the key to waking up all beings. And all beings are awake. So it's just the realization of this. And really, why we do it can't really be understood by the intellect. It is not something that is done for purposes in which humans would understand, because it is purposeless.
So you seem to have great plans in store for Dre
24,
Day.
16, 17, 18. Sorry, pi. 20. Pi to second time. Galaxies.
Hello? Dre Day? Dre Day? Are you back, Dre Day?
Oh man. Okay, where's the Ade gave me instructions here, man. Okay, so let's all right. Okay, I think we have to press record, man.
Okay, Dre Day, so let's go through where we've started the show about 45 minutes ago. We've introduced each other. We talked about your first near-death experience, the wells, the enlightenment that you went through, the near-death experience, seeing the light with the candle, being shot out of the well, what life was like for you now, the fourth eye. We've had two extraordinary conversations with elves. They talked about why they chose you as a vessel.
Oh man. Oh, that's so trippy. Now I understand.
And we also talked about how you're having two conversations at once with me in another dimension.
Yeah, man.
So you wrote in your bio about full embodiment. Can you explain what that is?
Oh man, full embodiment is just every piece of my being is blissified, man. Blissified, man. Man, it's like my fingers are bliss, my arms are bliss, my human body is just bliss, man. It's always bliss, man. Man, it's always bliss. But at the same time, I'm sitting on this chair, man. Man, and this chair is my body too, man. Man, I feel like I don't feel separate from, wow. Oh, man. Man, and sometimes it's hard to get up, because when I get up off of a chair, sometimes I feel like my body is still there, man. I feel like my body just split apart. And sometimes people think I'm crazy because I get up from a chair and I go, because I think my body, what happened? And then I realize, oh, I got to remember, no, I got to put it back into like a form of a chair. And then I remember, oh yeah, that's my body and that's the chair. You know, and the elves, they gave me a way so I could always kind of find the location here in earth in embodiment. And that's why they gave me this special sweater, man. Man, this sweater. So I look at it's a special color, and I always have to wear this sweater because then I remember and it brings me back here, and I remember, oh, okay, man. Man, I'm so happy that I'm here, man.
Dre Day, how do you cope sometimes? You're getting signals from elves, you're communicating with different dimensions at the same time. And I just had a conversation with an elf and you have no recollection of that. So how are you living on a day-to-day basis?
Man, I just meet some really good people that help me so much, man. Man, they take care of me, man. Man, if I didn't have people helping me, I probably wouldn't be able to function. And the elves put everything in place. They put these people in my life, man. Man, I want you to meet one of these people, man. Man, you want to meet one?
Okay.
My bro Ron, man, good to meet you, my bro. 100%, man. Man, I help Dre Day all the time, man. All the time and every time, my man. Man, 100%. And in exchange, my bro Dre Day has been helping me to meditate. Man, it's been a trip. 100%. It's been a trip, my man. Man, my bro is trippy, but man, I help him just to get through. Man, my bro Dre Day needs some help, my man. So yeah, man.
Can you explain who you are?
Man, my name is Skater Tony Bear, 100%.
And where is Dre Day right now?
Man, Dre Day he just floats around. Man, my bro Dre Day, man, he just sits there like just with a big smile on his face, man. Man, sometimes I get nervous, man. Man, I say, Dre Day, get up. You gotta eat some food, my bro. 100%. Man, you better get up, eat some food. He's just gonna look at that food with a big smile on his face, like he don't gotta eat nothing. Man, bro, Dre Day, I tell him, you better eat some food right now, man, because I ain't bringing you to any hospital, my man. My bro, I just gotta be tough with him sometimes, but I understand he's going through a hard time, but my bro Ade said, take care of him, man, 100%. I do anything for my bro Ade. My bro Ade is helping me in so many ways, man. He looks after my girlfriend Tweety, man, that's my bro.
It seems like Dre Day is an extraordinary person, being able to speak on many levels in different times and dimensions at the same time.
Man, I don't understand any of that stuff, my bro, my dude, 100%. I don't know anything that he's talking about. He starts talking in different languages at night, man. Man, 100%. That freaks me out. I just see him in the middle of the night, just talking some languages that I don't even understand, man. His eyes rolling the back of his head, man. 100%, man. I don't know what's wrong with that bro, man. But, man, that's my bro, Dre Day. Man, anyway, I got to go. I got some interviews, 100%. Nice to meet you, Ron.
Thank you, Skater Tony Bear. Dre Day is back.
Oh, man.
Dre Day, we just had a chat with Skater Tony Bear, 100%.
Yeah, man. Man, that's my bro, man. Man, Skater Tony Bear, man. Man, I've always been a fan of him, man. Man, and then my bro Ade introduced me to him. And man, he's been helping me out here, man. Man, I don't know what I would do without him, man. Man, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, man. Man, Skater Tony Bear, man, he always looks out for me, man. He's a little rough around the edges, man, but he has a soft, cuddly inside, man. Man, I love my bro Skater Tony Bear, man. 100%, man.
Yeah, he said that at times you are up at night with your eyes rolling, speaking in different languages.
Yeah, man. Man, I don't remember any of that, man. He tells me he once recorded it on his phone, man. Man, that tripped me out. I was speaking, I don't even know. I never heard that language before, man. And then one of them, I was speaking German. I was speaking all these different languages. I don't know any of those languages, man. Man.
So, Dre Day, because of your experiences, are you able to, are you planning to do any teaching?
Oh, I don't know, man. Man, I don't know if I could teach, man. Man, I just... Ron, man. Man, it's good to see you, man. Oh, Ade gave me notes. Oh, okay.
Dre Day, yes, we've already gone through in fact, we're almost at the end of the show. We've gone through the whole show already. We've spoken about the fourth eye, your near-death experiences. We've met Tony Bear. We've spoken to Els. We've had two conversations in different dimensions at the same time.
Oh
Uh,
man.
you disappeared for a while and come back. We've learned that you speak in tongues, you roll your eyes at night and are in communication with beings, even now, maybe. And that your life is a state of infinite bliss.
Oh, okay, man.
And you were speaking about your full embodiment. So, Tony, Dre Day, Tony was saying that he takes care of you at the moment. And are you two planning to do anything in the future? And what are your plans for the future? Or I know you're out of time, if that even question even makes any sense to you.
I'm gonna try, man. Man, yeah, man. My plans in the future have already happened, man. Man, I already did the future, man. Man, so sometimes I'm working on the past, but a lot of times I'm just in other realms, man. But right now, I'm helping my bro Ade with this show. People don't know, but we're trying to, the elves told me to transmit this message through Ade's show, Blue News, man. Man, they're sneaky. So I'm trying to transmit the bliss through the transmission of the YouTubes, man. Man, these tubes are going everywhere, man. Man, it's going to everyone. And people don't realize what it is that my bro Ade is doing, man. Man, but Ade doesn't even know what he's doing, man. He's actually, the elves take over his body most of the time. Don't tell him I told you, man. Nobody's supposed to know that. Man,
So the elves have also taken over Ade as well.
yeah, man. Man, but they take over his body during the show and they transmit, man. Man, that's what they do, man. They use him. Ade thinks he's doing it himself. He thinks that he's creating this show and he's doing all these voices and everything like that, but it's the elves, man.
Drede, how are you coping with, maybe being recognized now on the streets, the people seeing you? How are you coping with just being recognized and being known?
Oh man, I like it, man. Man, people showing me love on the street, and man, it's okay, man. Man, they say, "Hey, man, there's Dre Day," and I'd say, "Where, man?" Because, and they say, "Right there," and then it takes me a while to realize that they're looking at me, and I have to put myself together. And I'm like, "Oh man." Sometimes I feel like they think I'm crazy. I'm like, oh, Dre Day. Yeah, man, there he is, man. And so then we're both looking at Dre Day and we're recognizing Dre Day together, man. It's so cool, man. Man, it's trippy, man. Man, to recognize Dre Day together, man. Man, I see Dre Day walking down the street. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, I just want to go up to him and say hello. And sometimes I'm like, I don't want to bother him, man. Man, I just want to go up to Dre Day and say, hey, man, I see you on that show sometimes, but I usually don't go up to him, man. Man, I get nervous to talk to him.
So, Dre Day, you see yourself, Dre Day, and you go up and speak to yourself.
Yeah, man,
And
I
you
know
see yourself.
it's hard to understand, man, but it's like, yeah, I see him and then I go up to him and I'm like, Dre Day, man, it's good to see you. It's good to meet you. Do you mind? And Dre Day goes, whoa, man, he is like doesn't understand sometimes, because again, we're in different realms and we're coming together at the same time, and we're like meeting each other. And then when we meet each other, we're saying the same thing, like we're coming together right now. And then the right now words come together at the same time, and at the same time happens at the same time. And that happens. So everything I'm saying right now is happening right now at the same time. And it's merged together. And it feels like it's this one reality. But really, the elves are before that. And we're still trying to catch up.
Okay, Dre Day, have you got, before we go, do you have a message to give to the world?
Oh, man. Man, the message is love each other, man. Man, it's all, you don't understand. The elves are doing this for fun, man. Man, I see them sometimes, and everything that we see here, they've created, and they're laughing. It's like a movie. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, that person's upset. Look at what's happening. Why are you laughing? And then they start laughing, and then I start laughing, and then I say to myself, why am I laughing? But then you start to understand it's all a play, man. Man, you got to, I'll tell people, love yourselves, love each other, lighten up. It's not a big deal, man. Man, just be in the bliss. Feel the bliss, man. That's all you have to do. Man, we're going back to the whales, man. We're gonna go through the whales. You can't avoid it. Man, at the end, we're going through the whale and up out of the whale, and then we are going into the ether.
I think that's an extraordinary place to leave it.
Yeah.
Today, we've spoken with the one and only Dre Day. Also spoken to the skater Tony Bear and to the elves. And this has been by far probably the most extraordinary conversation I have ever had. And I will, not ashamed to admit it, but it will take me a time to come down and really collect my thoughts on speaking with Dre Day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Ron, thank you, man. Man, it's so funny because I'm still talking to you in Egypt, man. Man, we're still going over this energy stuff, and it's trippy, man. Man, it's trippy. You found this new source of energy. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around it and how we're going to get it into these ships, man. Man, we're doing all that work now. So I'm just trying to come back here now. But thank you, man.
So I'm Ron Usha, wherever I am, because I don't know where I am now, according to Dre Day, Egypt or here or different dimensions. So wherever we are and wherever you are, Dre Day, I'd like to say thank you very much and welcome, and thank you for everybody for tuning into Ade Richardson's Guided Meditations. I'm Ron Usha, and today's special guest was Dre Day. Thank you very much, Dre Day, and we'll speak to you. Time is out of the question, so I don't know when.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Hi, I'm Ade Richardson, the creator of Blue News, and I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting the show on the YouTube channel, the Blue News YouTube channel, the Facebook page, and Instagram. I appreciate every like, every comment, or if you're just viewing the episodes, that really helps a lot. You know, I put a lot of time and effort into each episode to get them as good as they can be. And I just want to say, I welcome comments, I welcome suggestions in how to make the show better, you can leave these comments and suggestions. If you're watching YouTube, you can leave them in the comment section. You can send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, let me know if you have ideas for episodes, for characters, anything that you want to see. Please, I welcome that, and it would be very helpful to me. So my intention with this show is to bring entertainment, humor into people's lives, especially in this the stressful, period that we're going through right now. And I try to bring little messages in the episodes as well. I don't know if they always hit the mark, but I think sometimes they do. And I hope that they get through to you. And let me know if they do or if they don't. And again, this is a journey that is near and dear to my heart. And I invite you to take this journey with me. You can go to the YouTube page. You can Google Blue News Comedy Show, Ade Richardson. If you put my name, it would probably be easier to find. And you can catch up on the episode. There's a whole library of episodes that you can watch and enjoy and leave comments. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. And also on the Facebook page, Blue News Comedy Show. You can search that on Facebook. And you can find me on Instagram as well at Satari28, SATARI 28. Or you can search at Blue News Comedy on Instagram as well. And I think I should come up there as well. So much love to all, and take care.
Now, we don't carry that stress. Let them rest. My Duke.